buhay.
Balitang K, Biyernes alas 5:30 ng hapon.
Lucky Lau was the biggest catch in Cavite's alleged war on drugs. When Lau and 1 billion pesos of shabu vanished from police custody, nobody gave a hoot. But now...
Hanggang kamatayan, lalabanan namin sila.
Tigilan niya na yung kaarte.
No, this is not the movie trailer.
Para sa akin, hindi siya karapat-dapat maging liberador ng Lula.
Kung kami mga artista magaling umarte, mas magaling silang umarte kaysa sa amin. Mas magaling silang scriptwriter.
This time, it's for real. But first, a flashback to November 1996. Why Quen Alan Tong, alias Lucky Lau, a member of the dreaded 14K triad, was caught with shabu and heroin worth 1 billion pesos. Members of Governor Bong Revilla's Cavite Multi-Agency Anti-Drug Council, or CMAC, caught the big fish. Fast forward to June 30, 1998. Lucky Lau lived up to his name and escaped from the Cavite Provincial Jail. He has not been seen nor heard of ever since. Lucky Lau escaped hours before Revilla took his oath as governor.
Well, this is a very scandalous incident in Cavite. Because, as you know, Lucky Lau was caught way back in 1997 with more than 200 kilos of shabu in Cavite City.
Bakit naman tataon pa bago ko sumumpak sa tumakas yan? Ganun lang kasimple. Kung halimbawa kami magpapatakas noon, major accomplishment ko, bakit ko patatakasin yung tao? Pag nasintensya yon, feather on my cap. Di ba?
Congressman Napoleon Beracho requested DILG Secretary Alfredo Lim to investigate Edwin Strike Revilla, the governor's brother, for the escape of Lucky Lau.
Ito lang sa katotohanan lang yan eh. Isa lang yan dahil sa politika. Dahil wala na silang magawa sa aking kapatid.
Strike Revilla, a 1st District Board member, was reportedly seen frequenting the provincial jail in Trece Martires when Lau was there.
Sabi lang nila, di ba? Sino nagturo? Sino mag-a-attest na ako'y pumunta roon? Na nakitang face-to-face, nakaharap ko yung Lucky Lau na yan, kung sino man yan. Actually, hindi ko pa nakikita yan. Kahit sa picture, hindi ko kita yan. Pakita mo sa akin, palinayan mo sa akin, hindi ko matuturo kung sino yan eh.
Strike says there was no reason for him to go to the provincial jail because it is in the 3rd district of the province.
Napakasakit talaga na hindi naman nila kayang patunayan na salita lang nila. Eh mabigat, minsan salita lang kasi pagka ano sa dyaryo, iba na eh. Parang kami ano na eh, akusado, ano na eh. Diba? Yung parang ano na kami, convicted na kagad.
Congressman Beracho said he received reports that the 200 kilos of shabu seized from Lucky Lau are now missing.
We are making this to find out kung saan napunta itong mga shabu na ito. Baka ito pagkatapos na mahuli, pinagbili uli. Ha? Sapagkat there is also a grapevine report na the trade of shabu inside the jail when Lucky Lau was inside. A grapevine report so, ha? Very brisk. Masyadong malakas.
We have the certification of the crime laboratory sa Camp Crame. Intact ang shabu at yung lahat na nakuha doon kay Lucky Lau, no? It's intact. Ayan, andito po. Nakapirma po si PO1 Joseph Torcita, Assistant Evidence Custodian, no? Noted by Vicente Armada, Assistant Chief.
Yung ebidensya po doon sa pagkakahuli kay Lucky Lau, intact. At pangalawa po, wala naman pong intelligence report na nagsasabi na a member of the Governor Revilla's family involved doon sa pagkakatakas ni Lucky Lau.
A check with the guards of the provincial jail confirms a Strike statement that he never visited the jail when Lucky Lau was there.
Talagang totoo yun, talagang hindi ko nakikita siya rito. Ba't ba hindi ako masasabi ng totoo? Wala namang masama kung siya dumalo dito. Pero wala, hindi ko nakikita at hanggang sa ngayon hindi ko kilala yun eh.
Prison guards Regino Gabriel and Wilfredo Noceda were on duty when Lau escaped.
Napansin ko sila, Kalaw.
Anong oras niyo napansin?
Siguro humigit tumulong sa mga alas 3:30 hanggang alas 4.
O ano napansin niyo sa kanya?
Nakita ko lang basta siya yan.
Ang nakita ko lang diyan kasi noong ako'y dumuti ng alas 4, ginising ako na siguro bago ako nakababa galing sa akin tulugan ay mga basta pasado alas 4 na. Ang nakita ko nung pagbaba ko sa hagdanan galing ako sa 3rd floor, may nagtotongits lang.
Winfredo says they are required to make the rounds regularly. But the jail, built for 200, now has 400 inmates. Too many people to watch, they said. They've also asked for additional light bulbs, iron bars, and padlocks to discourage escapees, to no avail. They showed us Lucky Lau's prison cell. The rusty window grill has breakage marks. It's reinforced now, but they suspect that Lucky Lau escaped through this window. The 2 jail guards were suspended for 3 months. Charges of negligence were filed by the ombudsman.
Natural lang kung kaming bigyan ng kaukulang ikangay, sabi nilang parusa sa amin dahil kami duty. Naka-duty kami ng oras na yon. Pero yung sinasabing sa aming pamamagitan kaya nakatakas ay hindi ko kaya kong tanggapin. Sa totoo lang ang buhay. Hindi, dahil talaga wala akong alam, inosente ako sa pangyayaring yan.
Congressman Beracho has 2 theories regarding Lucky Lau's escape.
Pinatakas talaga. At ito isinakay sa van. Ha? At ang konsiderasyon dito ay 20 million pesos. At saka kung hindi 20 million pesos, ang isang tiyori dito, si Lucky Lau ay pinatay.
How did they know? Yan ang tanong. How did they know? We don't know. The PNP doesn't know. Bakit tanungin natin sila, paano nyo nalaman na pinatay? Baka sila nagpatakas. Bakit nila nalaman? Di ba?
And the word war continues. Beracho asked Revilla to explain the killing of 4 servicemen, including 2 alleged members of Revilla's CMAC anti-drug group.
Sa Cavite, bibili siya. You can go around Cavite and they will tell you.
Dati sinabi nila, tatay ko daw yun. Ngayon ako na. So, hindi sila consistent. Gumawa sila ng mga peking miyembro o sinasabing mga tao ko raw na nahuli, tapos pinapatay ko yung mga tao na yon. Ganon sila katindi, you know. Pero lahat yon fake. Walang tao, it's a hoax.
Last Tuesday, it was Revilla's turn to fire a salvo against Beracho.
Bakit pati yung mga ibang issues tinatalakay nila? Ha? Sasabihin nilang mamamatay tao ako? Sabi ko nga doon sa isang kun bilangin nga nila yung sinasabi nilang 24 people na pinapatay ko.
Where those yung people supporting that?
Nakaw! Busisiyo mga yan. Huwag mo sabi, kalokohan yun.
Sa akin, hindi naman importante. Kung talaga hindi niya pinatay yun, bakit naman niya pagdudusahan? Pero pag pinatay niya, pagdusahan niya. And we will not stop. Di ba? It doesn't mean that you're a congressman, makakatakas ka na sa kaso mo. No? Ngayon, yung ginagawa mo sa amin, we will dig deeper into the case.
The man reportedly behind Beracho's moves is 2nd District Congressman Ayong Maliksi.
Sa aming partido, pinagkakayaran ako ng aming mga kasamahan na tumakbo. At yun ang naisip ko kung bakit patuloy akong sinisiraan ng mga rebelya.
Si Congressman, siyempre, siya na ikakarga dyan kay Beracho. Dahil, siyempre, magkasama yan Best friend.
Maliksi admits he's helping his colleague, but only because they are both concerned about the widespread problem of drugs in Cavite.
Yung mayor mismo stansa nagsasabi sa amin, napakagrabe ng bilihan ng Cebu sa tansa para raw bumibili lamang ng candy sa mga tindahan. Ganyan. So, challenge namin kayo. Tingnan niyo, kayo na amigot sa Cavite. Tanungin niyo mga kalalawigan namin doon kung ano ang suliranin namin sa Cebu, kung ito ba nabawasan o ito ay nadagdagan.
Bigyan tayo ng Medal of Valor, saka International Award of Honor because of that accomplishment. Ito yung sa Narcotic Enforcement Agency in New York. No? Ako, ang outstanding governor, ang nagbigay sa akin yung AKAP, Asosasyon ng Komentarista at Announcer ng Pilipinas.
Fred Lim says he will conduct a thorough investigation.
Aba, di ko sino yung nagsisinungaling. Sasabihin namin, naninira lang itong taong ito at kung sino naman yung mapatunayan natin may kasalanan, sasabihin din natin kung anong kahihinatnan o resulta nito investigasyon.
The Lucky Lao mystery is sure to spawn sequels and new updated versions, especially in the run-up to the 2001 elections. Expect more fireworks and more real dead bodies.
Tulong-tulong kami. Huwag mong sabihin na ako naninira sa iyo. Sino ba ang talagang naninira sa ating dalawa?
Labas nila ebidensya at sabihin nila yan out of Congress para mas matindi pa yung kaso na ibabaw namin sa kanya. Bakit nila ginagawa to? Bakit sila ganun ka-desperado na wasakin ako? Dahil gusto nila mawala ako dito para mahawakan nila ulit ang Cavite.
Funny how impending elections have a way of bringing out the truth.
Pagkatapos
high-potency anti-stress formula with the right combination of vitamin C, B, E, and iron. Don't let stress tire you down. Recharge daily with stress tabs.
This program is brought to you by the new Ford Lynx.
Si Baby DJ ay bunga ng kahayupang panghahalay na ginawa sa kanyang ina. Sa kabila nito, nais pa rin ng kanyang inang si Ira na mabuhay si Baby DJ. Ngunit isinilang siya na premature, kaya't mabilis siyang kapitan ng infeksyon. Nabulag na ang kanyang kaliwang mata. Kailangan ni Baby DJ ng dugo at mga mamahaling gamot upang maisalba ang buhay niya.
Joshua was Mama's pet, but she treated him worse than a dog. North Green Hills is one of those high-walled, no ID, no entry subdivisions. The walls are meant to keep people out, or their prying eyes. But even the big gates of a house along Eisenhower Street could not hide this disturbing scene. First we thought it was a dog. We were surprised to find out it was a small boy, no more than a toddler. A uniformed maid noticed the camera and immediately untied the rope. The house help, we found out, was the boy's mother.
Hindi, balik ko kunin na nga po sana namin, hindi katatapos lang namin kumain.
She was enjoying her lunch while her son was frying in the sun, tied to a hot iron gate. Bernardita says she does this every day to her son.
Kasi hindi ko na basta habang lumalala ang likot niya. Hindi, mga 3 buwan eh. Pero hindi naman po, permanente. Ibig sabihin, kalahating oras lang, isang araw, ay isang oras, yan.
The owner of the house just had a major operation and she has not been out of her room in 3 months, so she probably knows nothing. Bernardita's family live with her amo. Her husband is a driver and is out the whole day. She says her hands are full and is just imposing her brand of discipline on her son.
Kasi hindi, malikot nga.
Hindi ba naman nahihirapan yung bata?
Hindi naman po, kasi mas happy nga po siya dun eh.
Happy? Maybe she should give it a try. Not even a dog would relish the thought of lying on heated concrete in the company of a rusting grill. Then there is the risk of getting tetanus from all the rust.
Kung sakaling makain niya, pero hindi naman po siguro magkakain niya kasi habang naghuhugas kami, lababo naman to, sinitig na naman namin kung anong ginagawa niya.
The boy's name is Joshua. He is 2 years old. When he was set free, Joshua started running around like a dog escaping his leash. Joshua has what looks like burn marks on his legs. Some of them look fresh.
Ano yan, yung kagabi, yung bumili yung papa niya ng sa Unimart na kinagat ng langgam.
Tapos lumaki ng ganun.
Kasi kinamot yan, kinamot kagabi.
Joshua's sister said her mother had been tying up Joshua to the gate for almost a year now.
Matagal na po.
Gano'ng katagal?
Mga 1 taon na po siguro.
Later we discovered that Bernardita was only continuing a family tradition. When she was 3 years old, Bernardita confessed she got the same form of abuse from her mother.
Yung nung maliit pa nga po ako kasi bali anak lang ako sa labas eh. Tapos siyempre hindi sila nagkatuloy ang tatay ko. Tapos Yun, bali yung pamaraan ng nanay ko na para makakain siguro, iniwan-iwanan ako sa mga kapitbahay. Tapos ngayon, katagalan, magsawa siguro yung mga kapitbahay sa kakaiwan sa akin. Sa saging na lang ako itatali.
But she admits it's no reason for her to treat Joshua the same way. She promised never to do it again. We promised Joshua that we'd check up on him. And if we find that Mama has been fibbing, we will tie her to a burning barbecue pit. That she was treated like a dog by her parents is no excuse for her to treat her kid the same way. If this happens again, she should be locked up in the dog pound. Bare-handed, but for rosaries, they stood their ground against the tanks. No, not men, but women. Not soldiers, but nuns. In a sea of humanity, their habits stood out. The sight of them was reassuring to both sides. But long before EDSA, nuns were already in the streets.
I am so used to rallies from 69 onwards, you would say, no? And when I saw this, that people just came, bringing with their baskets of food and anything, even their radios and so on. Some even brought their children. It's just like going to a picnic.
Naniniwala rin ako, bilang isang taong simbahan, kinakailangan din naman namin lumabas at suportahan ang mga tao kung makakatulong sa mga tao. At nakikita ko naman, malakas din ang influence ng taong simbahan.
Crescent are Franciscan Sisters of the Immaculate Conception. Since 1969, they had been in the thick of the fight against the dictatorship.
In the martial law, here, the biggest, of course, was that I participated in personally, was with the UNCTAD, right in front of St. Teresa's College in San Marcelino, St. Teresa's College and Adamson University, where this was the first time that the military used the water tanks or the water cannons to disperse the rally.
Those were liberating times, and political activism was tolerated, even encouraged in convents and seminaries. Sister Cress was in Zambales conducting a seminar when the call for people power came.
The news came out and said, let us all go to Manila and join the people who are right there now in EDSA. And so we stayed there the whole day, the whole night.
She debunked claims that only Metro Manila residents participated in the peaceful revolt.
It's not only the people of Makati who were there, no? People from the nearby provinces came, especially Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, Zambales area, and joining these big protests.
Sister Tea then was going around the metropolis looking for some action. She could not forget her experience at the Channel 4 compound, when snipers threatened to shoot at her group while collecting food for distribution.
Tapos ano ito, sumisumigaw na dapa kayo kasi may mga piso na dumarating tapos may sniper. Talaga dapa kami, we crawled literally sa building ng ABS-CBN hanggang sa nakarating kami sa isang CR. Nung kami nagtago sa ABS-CBN. Ay nako, I remember that very well.
Despite the horrors, the two sisters say they will never forget the people's show of unity and inner strength.
We're praying, we're singing. Kasi gabi, nandun din kami, no? Inabot na kami ng gabi doon. So nung gabi, people were just waiting there, praying. Many, with all the statues, no? Kanya-kanyang mga statues.
It was quite a magnetic presence in terms of the people present there, in terms of Cory, then the soldiers in the tanks, and you just feel, no, you don't feel lost in that crowd. You know you're part of that crowd, wherever you are, whatever you're doing.
Sister Joy was only 25 and a novitiate nun in 1986. She came all the way from Laguna with lay workers from the Canosa Novitiate.
Ang feeling ko noon ay, honestly speaking, I was ready then to to die. You see? At that moment talagang parang, ewan ko, siguro yun ang power ng prayer, ng hindi lang ikaw ang nagdadasal, kundi kasama mo yung mga tao. Kasi alam ko na naglalakad kami and we were praying the rosary. Yun.
Sister Joy's group found themselves along Santolan Road, near Camps Crame and Aguinaldo. This was when the Marine contingent was making its way towards Crame from Libis. Sister Joy said the situation was tense.
Maya-maya ay ang helicopter, di ba? Ano-ano naman yun eh, pa ikot-ikot, oo, ganon. Tapos, parang may magsabi na, ayan, baka ano na tayo, baka bobombahan na kami. Kasi ang Santolan daw ang unang bobombahan.
Sister Joy said her hands were trembling when she offered food to the Marines.
Yung galing sa puso ko na, ito, dahil iisa tayo, isang kapwa Pilipino tayo, iisa ang layunin natin, bakit tayo nandito? Parang ganun. So magtulungan tayo. Yun ang kinakilibutan ako. Siyempre, parang napapayak pa nga ako eh.
So to say, the soldiers are very good. Para bang nakiisa na rin sila sa pagpapatumba ng Marcos regime. So they were so nice, no? At the time.
We searched for other nuns who were in EDSA during those eventful days, guided by books and video clips. 14 years is a long time. We found out that a nun's life is far from sedentary. Some had been sent to missions abroad. Others now head provincial convents all over the country. Sister Ping Ping Ocarisa is now head of the Daughters of St. Paul in Tuguegarao, Cagayan. Her companion, Sister Terry Burias, is now in St. Paul, Lipa, Batangas. But there was one group of sisters whose members were never caught by the cameras. The Carmelites, a congregation of contemplative nuns, are forbidden to venture out of their convents. But they were one with the rest against Marcos. Carmelite nuns prayed incessantly.
People who know Carmel and who know their spiritual life know that. That's the reason why they tap the resources of Carmel when they need something very urgent or very important.
No one except for church leaders and medical personnel can enter the convents. But in the crucial days before the miracle at EDSA, the Carmelites decided to make an exception.
I was with many of the opposition leaders in Cebu, and we were discussing where I could go. And they were suggesting different options, but in the end I told them, I think I'd much rather just go to the Carmelite convent.
Carmelites welcomed Mrs. Aquino with open arms.
I thought of them, and of course they welcomed me, and so Chris and I, together with my brother Peping Cojuangco, and Tony Cuenco, and Nancy Cuenco, we all slept there that night.
The security of the future president was paramount. The Carmelites protected her the only way they know how, through prayers and some good old-fashioned guts.
Noong umaga, katok na katok yung mga fellow opposition leaders ko. Akala naman ng mga madre na baka kung sino mga kalaban. At sabi ng mga madre sa akin, Cory, they will have to kill us first before they get to you. Kanya, panatag na panatag ang kalooban ko noon at ang katotohanan, nakatulog pa nga ako.
Mrs. Aquino described her experience at the convent as a most peaceful night.
I really believe in the power of prayer, and especially the prayers of the contemplatives, dahil 24 hours a day, palagi may nagdadasal sa kanila eh. Kanya ako ay talagang napakapalad na palagi ako sinasali sa kanilang panalangin.
Her stay at the convent was the calm before the storm, but not the kind of storm we feared. It was a divine wind driven by prayers.
What had happened was so sacred, no? Kasi may nagbuhos din ng buhay. So, sana yung nangyari noon ay mabibigyan uli ng buhay ngayon. Kung there is meaning before, to give new meaning now. And how? Yun, to be more vigilant, yun, to be aware, to be critical kung anong nangyayari.
It is not just on EDSA. EDSA is the symbol of the people's longing for democracy, of the people's longing for justice. So it is up to us, Filipinos, to strive for unity, to work for the good of our people.
Only men without women and women without men can be trusted to serve mankind. The next set of housing should be married to God and not her career. The release of Manero may be a warning to the Catholic Church. Keep hitting crooks, especially Marcos crooks, and you will be lunch. Public housing has only been an excuse for self-enrichment. It continues to be administered by the same thieves under every administration. Shall we give it another chance under Lenny De Jesus? That's up for you. This is Teddy Locsin Jr. Good night.